Death Note. What did you like the scene where he ate the potato chip? I take a potato chip and eat it.
It is the most epic anime scenes of all time.
Exactly. Yeah. The ending was tragic. It was really sad.
Yeah.
So I have a point. What do you think of Light's girlfriend? What do you think of her as a character?
Kinda lame, honestly.
100% agree. 100% agree. What about you, Caleb? What about you, Caleb?
She's so annoying.
Exactly. She's awful. I hate her.
Yo, what even happened to her at the end of the story?
Since she used the, since she got the eyes, twice, it means, her lifespan, got cut in half twice. Which means, she's pretty much just a girl, walking to her death.
Bruh.
Wait, no, but didn't the second time she got the eyes because her life was cut in half and she was gonna die, but then Reeve saved her.
No.
But no, not Reeve. I mean, Nem. I mean, Rem.
Yeah, but still, her life was cut in half, and then it was cut in half again.
But then it was saved from being cut in half again, right?
No.
No.
No. It's cut in half.
Okay. So
Yes.
she's so she just like would probably die in like like another like the next week.
Well, I don't know about week. Maybe a month, you know?
Yeah.
Because, imagine, if you were going to live to, let's say, 80 or something, right?
Yeah.
And then you get cut in half, and now you're going to die at 40.
40, right?
And then it gets cut in half again. That's 20. That's
That's
like,
really sad.
yeah.
Dude, Mina's fucked. Dude, I bet like on that train that she's on in like the ending scene, I bet that train just like fucking crashed and she died on it.
Damn.
Yeah. Freaking dead. Also, I want to hear you guys' theory on Light as far as like, did he actually like it was like his like second girlfriend, his high school girlfriend, the person that he had to kill. And also like things like his father. Do you think is he like, a completely soulless maniac, or is there like, is it kind of like, the dynamic in like Rick and Morty where like, Rick like for the most part is kind of soulless, but like, there is this like little ounce of humanity?
Well, he didn't really kill his father because his father, what happened? He got blown up by Mello.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Do you think that like his tears at his father's death were real, or do you think he just like didn't care?
I think he cared to some extent, but I think he was still acting.
Yeah. I think it's really interesting as far as like the dynamic between Light when he like gives away the Death Note versus Light when he gets it back again.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's like I think it's kind of strange like that. Does he when he gets the Death Note back? Do you think that he just completely forgets um what it was to be Light before? Because he kind of just once he gets the Death Note back, he just kind of acts as if all of his feelings of going against Kira were just gone, and he's just like, oh, I'm Kira now.
Yeah.
He doesn't even think about it. He's just like, I'm going to kill everyone. I hate that they killed L and then like didn't end the show.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
I hate Nier. I hate Mello. Well, Mello's funny because he eats chocolate a lot. Mello's funny, but I hate Nier. Hate
Are
him.
you kidding? Well, okay. I will admit there are a lot of people who hate Nier.
I guess I kind of like Nier. I like how
He's like a little kid, but he's smart. But he
uh,
still plays with toys, and that's what makes him so
I
funny.
know it's true. It's like the same thing with like how like L had that quirk where like he's constantly eating sweets.
Yeah.
Yo, I thought the show should have ended with Light and L, honestly.
Dude, me too. I
That's second part?
dude,
Nah.
dude, I want L to be in the warehouse with Light when he's like crying and gets shot. I don't want Nier there.
Damn.
Also, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite character out of the show is probably Matsuda. I love Matsuda.
Matsuda?
Matsuda.
Wait.
Matsuda.
There's
Or Aizawa. Or Aizawa.
Wait, in Death Note?
Yeah, Death Note.
Oh wait. Aizawa.
On the
Okay.
task force.
Okay, so that's Matsuda, Death Note, Aizawa.
Wait, those are the cops, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, these two. Afro and
And then Aizawa loses the afro during the middle of the second.
Young person or something.
Yeah, like kind of young middle-aged man. Yeah.
Newbie.
I think Matsuda's role very cool because I remember like as soon as I finished Death Note, do you guys know what Wisecrack is?
No.
So they're like a channel
A YouTube channel?
Yeah.
I know nothing about it.
So they do like dissections on like of basically different pieces of media of like movies and TV shows, and I was watching Death Note. There was on Death Note, and they mentioned like the subtle importance of Matsuda as a character, and like kind of what he was like a stand-in. He was basically like a stand-in for the audience in the show in a way, because he like, for instance, in like the last scene where he shoots Light, like he questions. He's the only one who ever like questions like why he did things, like he like kind of like goes back and forth between the various moral dilemmas of Kira. For instance, like when he's like the only one to bring up, he says how like he questions whether Kira is actually evil and things like that. So I really like Matsuda. I think he's awesome. Also funny character.
Very
funny.
He was the funny cop.
Yeah, he was the haha funny cop that was hitting on younger girls.
Yo, he was chill, honestly.
Oh, I love him. He was like one of my favorite. They managed to make a character that was not only comic relief, but that was also like meaningful at the same time.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of times other thing is in the show. I feel like Death Note is one of those shows where like this is more obvious bit like how where although Light's the protagonist, the supposed like good guys or like the heroes of the story are like characters like I think like ultimately like the kind of not protagonist but like what the hero of the story would be like Aizawa. I think Aizawa or like just like those kind of characters. I feel like just as we're like following Light as a protagonist, I feel like we're also kind of like following the cops as like a second protagonist.
Yeah.
Which I really like.
Yeah. So fun fact, right? In the image I just sent, so these four are like the geniuses besides Light, right?
But is Light a genius?
Well, yeah, he's the top of his school.
But he loses. He gets bamboozled.
So
I guess that is true.
Still, he's like the top student of his country.
That's true. Wait, who's the guy on the right?
Okay, but anyway, oh yeah, so he's a guy who does not get enough screen time in the anime, but he does get a lot of fans.
That's true, because I was gonna say one of my friends sent me a picture of him. And it was like, you'll meet him later on, and then I saw him. And I'm like, oh, is something gonna happen with him? Then he just dies, and I'm like, what do you mean? He's just he just dies.
Yeah, sad.
Yeah.
But anyway, right? Turns out, like in the like original thing, the author, well, not in the manga, but like the author was originally going to make them like L's kids.
L's baby? Oh no, that's cursed.
Yeah.
Dude, like, who's L's wife then?
I don't know.
Dude, does he like say like won't it be pretty epic if like he sees L, if L sees if like say in like it's like my fanfic, okay? L sees Light writing in the Death Note L's name, but like for like a later date to die, and then out of like anger he like bangs Light's girlfriend.
No.
He just bangs Misa, and that's why he has kids now.
That's why one of them is blonde.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, it was originally like that because, like, to pass on his, like, intelligence genetics thing.
Big brain.
But, yeah, didn't work out.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I usually watch subbed anime because of the voice acting, but I noticed when like seeing clips from like the dubbed version, for instance like the potato chip scene, the English version of the potato chip scene is so much funnier than the anime. than like the sub. Like it's funny in the sub, but in the English version, it's even more over the top, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I take a potato chip and I eat it.
Oh yeah, and also, I don't think this was in the sub.
This is in this. Let me watch what this is. L's joke on Light's name.
Light, you forget that if we win against Kira, Misa won't die. Besides, as long as we're handcuffed together, you and I share the same fate. If I die, so will you.
Wait, when White
If
first
that
got
happens,
Nintendo
Misa
World,
is the one who would grieve most of all.
confusing it.
Either we...
What?
Well, technically, the same types of the same. It's pretty much the same the entire story, except like he just wanted a world without crime, you know,
Yeah.
to like reduce crime. But you know, as it went on, it kind of his plan kind of went over the top, and he started.
Yo, he kind of went crazy.
Dude, he went mad.
He did.
Okay, I wasn't. Do you think was he insane from the beginning, or you know, because when you think about it, in the beginning of the story, like the fact that he like gets this book and is just like within like a couple of weeks is just like I'm going to create the new world, little fucking entitled, you know. So like was he?
Yeah, but like sometimes that happens because like he was given that kind of power that it like corrupts him.
But you know, I feel like he seemed like a pretty decent guy at the beginning. I feel like, you know, at least, you know, I was expecting him to be like, maybe this is a bad idea.
Yeah, no.
Yo, I agree with Caleb about the what's it called, the power thing. He should have not had that much power.
Well, yeah, of course. It drives him insane. Although I feel like it would have been a little more interesting if we got to see more of like sane and normal Light. You know, like if they maybe like extended the show a little bit with more episodes of just him being normal and slipping into madness.
Mm-hmm.
Because
that would make sense.
Because it's just like in the second episode, it's just like time skip. I'm going to rule the world, and I watched that and I was like, what just happened? What do you mean?
Okay, so as you know, as like every anime watcher knows, live action sucks, right?
Yeah.
So, Harrison, I don't know if you've seen like any of the Death Note movie of Netflix.
I have not seen the Netflix one.
Good.
Good. I have quite. What about the Japanese live action ones? Like
That one is what I was going to talk about.
is it good?
Right.
Is it good? I don't know.
Well, I can't speak for all movies, but at my grandmother's house, she actually had the Japanese Death Note movies, and I watched them, and it's actually pretty good.
Pretty good.
To be honest.
That's maybe.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Would you recommend? Yeah, I remember.
And also,
I remember looking this up and seeing this. I think they.
Yeah, it's actually.
It looks so much better than the Netflix one, especially the Shinigami. Like,
Yeah.
Like Rem and Ryuk actually look
Yeah.
like they're supposed to look.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, well, this is technically a spoiler, but in the anime, they actually changed it where L doesn't die.
Wait. What do you mean the anime? But he dies.
I mean, wait, not the anime.
You mean the movie?
The movie. In the movie, yeah, they actually changed the story.
They changed the
A
story.
little bit.
Is it basically where like the same thing, but instead it's L in the warehouse with Kira?
Well, yes, but also no. They didn't keep the warehouse thing. It was like a bit different and stuff.
Do they still
Yeah.
do they still keep the scene where Light's just like panicking on the ground?
They showed the laugh scene, I'm pretty sure.
Light's a laugh, haha. Yeah, you ever think that Light just like had this like was laughing because like Misa sent him a funny meme? You know how sometimes you like remember a meme or a joke and you just chuckle out loud?
Or maybe it was just a meme that he saw a long time ago, but he didn't get it until like that point.
And then like the build up was so intense that he just started laughing maniacally.
It kind of sucks though, cause like usually in anime when that happens, he laughs and it was like, oh, this was all part of my plan, but not really. He just laughed and then he lost.
I think what's interesting is that they didn't just make it where like he was outsmarted. He was outsmarted by some bullshit. Some teaming like he was outsmarted by something he could never know. So by all accounts, he technically won the mental battle, but he just got unlucky. Because like as Nier states in like the anime, he's like neither me nor Mello could win on our own, so we teamed up. You know, like that's not a thing that that like Kira could have necessarily directly predicted. When I was watching the anime and they mentioned the quote from the start of the show, like I was actually not expecting that because I originally thought like, oh, that was nothing because like at that point in the show I'm just like, Light is a mastermind. We're gonna get to the end and he's gonna create the new world that's gonna be epic. And then like he doesn't. I'm like, that's pretty big brain, you know?
Yeah, but that'd also be like kind of boring because it's like, oh, main character gets what he wants.
Well, yeah, no, I agree. Actually, I thought that was really cool how like they kind of troll you with like the end title of the last episode, as well as the thumbnail. Because when you look at it, it looks like Light is like walking upon like a basking of light, especially at least the thumbnail on Verve. But then and the title says New World, so it's like, oh, he's gonna get what he wants by the final episode. But then you get there, and it's the exact opposite. That it turns out that image is just him like walking with multiple gunshots in his body, bleeding out.
So, in the Death Note rules, there's actually one thing that is incredibly underrated, and if it was noticed more, it definitely would have changed the story by a whole lot, right?
Which one?
So, here, I'll send a picture. Okay, that's kind of unclear, but...
Let's wait, let me...
No, I'll just read it.
Okay.
The Death Note will be rendered useless if the victim's name is misspelled 4 times. If a Death Note owner accidentally misspells a name 4 times, that person will be free from being killed by the Death Note.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wait, Light, what he could have done, instead of, like, trying to do blank, what he could have used that to advantage by pulling out a page, write the name once in the Death Note, then write it 3 other times on a separate page, to then do things like possibly prove that it doesn't work or something.
Well, not really, because it has to be misspelled, you know? So, like, the person watching could be like, hey, dude, that's not how you spell your name, you know? I was thinking more like if L saw this rule, he could have used that as his advantage and, like, wrote his own name in the Death Note, but misspelled.
That's true, he could have written it 4 times.
Exactly. And then he would have been free from it, and then...
aren't all the rules in the Death Note written in a Death Note?
Yeah.
So then why didn't he just see the rule then? I
don't know.
Well, I guess because then it would be drawn to Kira's attention, but then again, Kira couldn't do anything about it. But then I think it could also be that, like, L possibly maybe in a way wanted to fight Light mentally. Like, maybe he didn't want it to be easy.
Maybe.
It's like in Xavier Renegade Angel, you know, where, like, you know, you can... Where he's like, I'm going to teach you how to punch someone with your mind. L was trying to punch Light with his mind.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was trying to get, like, a big blue hologram fist to come out of his forehead and just, like, sucker punch Kira.
Also, it's kind of cool how, like, L is really strong when, like, kicking and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it kind of makes sense because, like, in the position that he's sitting, it, like, strengthened his, like, ankles or something.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, if L didn't die, you ever think he would have probably, like, you know, like, die from an incident involving back problems?
What?
Because he slouches all the time. He's hunched over all the time, like, his fucking back must be killing him. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but that wouldn't kill him. He just...
Well, no, maybe he's, like, walking around the train station, maybe a little too dangerously close to the edge, but then he's like, oh man, my back, and then he falls over.
I'm pretty sure if he did die from that something that silly, it'd be from diabetes.
Yeah, how does L gain no weight? Or maybe L just has a really high metabolism.
Yeah.
Also, I have a question. In your opinion, is L attractive?
No.
No, you sure? Maybe I don't know. He may be skinny and pale and frail and bony, but like again, like I like my chicken wings with bones in them, so
Oh
I
no.
don't
Oh.
I don't know, but
I mean, maybe if he slept more.
that's true. Is Light Yagami attractive?
Yes.
Really though, they
Well, okay, in the anime, it's pointed out that he is.
well yeah
He
like
has the
they
fuckboy vibes.
they say he's attractive, but when I look at him, I don't think he's that attractive.
Really?
I think there have been anime characters that are like but because they make him to be out this like hyper attractive like sexual beast. He is I don't see that.
The show is also created like way earlier.
That is true. Style was probably different then.
I think how he acts like socially is maybe supposed to be like attractive in a way.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Mystery boy.
Mystery boy. Oh,
He has a little
light's been a little dirty, mystery boy. One thing I noticed is like they say Misa's a supermodel, but Misa is not attractive.
Well,
I don't think she. I think maybe she's kind of cute in some instances, but for the most part she doesn't seem that attractive.
What kind of supermodel is she supposed to be?
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
because she kind of has a fashion sense out here.
That's true. Although at the same time, like she kind of looks like, especially earlier in the show, she kind of looks like a goth 14-year-old girl, or like a goth kid.
True.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't look like someone who would be, like maybe like a minor modeling job, but she doesn't look like a person who would be like like the most popular model in like the world of Japan.
Yeah, definitely not.
That's facts.
But that's like how they put it, like characterize her in the show.
Well, I mean, just a simple model,
Well, yeah,
would still get a lot of attention.
It could also be like the way that she acts. She doesn't really act like a model. Actually, no, I think for me, it's her hair. It's her hair.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's her hair. That's what it is. It's like
pigtails.
It's like the pigtails, and yeah, no, it's not that. That's it. It's the pigtails. Fucking pigtails. Weird ass fetish.
Yo.
What do you think? I know how Caleb feels about this, but BJ, how do you feel about the opening for the second half of the show?
Yo, wait, I gotta replay it because when I watched, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's the very loud one.
The edgy one.
What's up? What up?
Yeah, I kind of remember the first one, honestly. I liked the first one.
The first one is really good.
Yeah.
It's perfection. Like, I just think, like, just the amount of, like, angst and yelling actually, like, when you get used to it, fits very well.
Yo, it's hype.
Dude, it is. Oh!
What's your opinion on the Shinigamis?
I think they're funny. I like them. I like the... I think... I like the dynamic between, like how it's... between, like Rem and Ryuk. How, like, they're both, like, complete opposites Shinigami.
Yeah. Oh, like, how their dynamics are?
Well, yeah, how one, actually, is able to find meaning within a person, and is more of an existentialist, while, like, you have, like, Ryuk, who's a complete nihilist and doesn't care about anything.
Ryuk is just the most neutral person in all of history.
Yeah, he just doesn't care,
He really doesn't, though.
Yeah, and he's like an alcoholic for apples.
Facts.
He's an actual alcoholic.
I mean, I don't blame him. Apples are pretty good.
Apples are pretty good.
I can't blame him for it, honestly.
Yeah, you know what, kids, whoever's people watching this video, the lesson of this video is apples are just like alcohol.
What?
If you eat apples, you're an alcoholic.
That's
Facts.
Bro, true. Like, we're all alcoholics here. We all eat apples.
I'm actually allergic to apples, but I also really like apples.
Wait, what happens when
You're
you eat
still
an apple,
feeding
Caleb?
them, bro.
No, it's just like my throat tickles and stuff. But like, it's so good.
It is so good.
When I eat one, I just want another one.
Exactly.
Silly.
Dude.
Just like, it's so juicy and stuff.
And tender. Crispy.
I don't think it's crispy.
Yeah, crispy. Depends on the apple. Do you like your apples soft or crispy?
Yeah.
Crunchy.
Yeah, crunchy,
Yeah.
crispy.
I like it crunchy, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Like
Soft
first.
apples, hate soft apples.
Too mushy.
Too much, disgusting. Well, apple pie is really good.
Yeah.
I love apple pie. Holy shit. Do you think they have apples in the Shinigami world?
Aren't like the apples in like the Shinigami world like dried or like terrible?
Oh yeah. They're like bad. They're like yeah.
Dang. Sad.
Sad Shinigami noises. Sad Ryuk noises. What do you think of, like, cause we know where humans go when they die, but does it state anywhere of where Shinigami go when they die?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Shinigami just go away.
They're gone.
They're just gone.
How do Shinigami even like?
Die.
Where do they come from?
I don't know. That's not really explained. It's just like, okay, gods of death exist.
Yeah.
Now this brings up another question. In canon, then if nothing happens when you die, what is that like? What do you guys think it's like when you die?
I'm pretty sure that's like a whole other.
I know. I'm
thing.
doing this on purpose. Let's hear your most nihilistic and depressing thoughts.
Yeah, this goes against my religion, bro.
Yeah, come on, Harrison.
Okay, with reason. Okay, with reason.
After you die, I believe it.
Okay, with reason. Within the Death Note universe.
Oh, in the Death Note universe. Okay. What I think would be pretty cool is maybe like from Light's like ideals. I think he could be reincarnated into a Shinigami.
Maybe like the King Shinigami is like his like parallel being, or some shit.
Yeah. I wonder what he looks like.
Yeah.
So I just looked up what the King Shinigami looks like, and the manga King Shinigami and the anime King Shinigami are so different. Like, so different.
Okay, little King.
Here, no. I'll send a picture, Harrison.
No!
Why?
Because
Oh
I'm
my
stubborn,
gosh.
Caleb. Because I'm
Stop.
stubborn. Yeah, very different. Very different. One is big tentacle squid monster. One is just like a dude.
Well, he's not really a dude. He's like a skeleton blinger.
Yeah, dude, he's a pimp.
Yeah.
He's in like the Shinigami red light district.
Facts.
Do Shinigami have genders?
I'm pretty sure they do.
And can they reproduce?
I don't think
I
they
don't think
can.
so.
Wait, then they don't have genders.
They do.
But
They do.
genders imply reproduction.
I guess, but
So-
they just don't.
They can be sterile. They can be sterile, honestly.
No,
Yo,
I know Death Note is not a anime known for shipping, but do you have any Death Note ships?
Huh. Hmm.
LN Light, LN Light, LN Light, LN Light.
Yo, Ellen, like the guy who works for him, honestly.
Wait, Ellen Watari?
Yeah.
Watari's like in his like 70s.
Yo,
Watari
yeah,
like
straight up.
raised him.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like his like adopted father.
Oh my god.
It's like, hey, stepdad, what's going on, dude? Like Nier and Mello, what's going on, step bro?
Yeah. I can see some weird shit with them.
You think like with like those Shinigami who like when you think about it, Rem is a total simp.
Definitely.
Like Rem and like the other Shinigami who we saw die, total simps. Total simps.
Totally.
Like, I think Rem is just like, I wish I was human so I could get some coochie.
Even though she's a girl.
Wait, Rem's a girl?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
But his
Yo.
voice is so deep.
Well, it is. It's a girl.
Wait.
Here, in the Discord chat, this is a list of like all the female characters.
Is Rem a girl? On other media such as movies and games, Rem tells Misa that she's... Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a dude. It's played by a female though, so it could just be like a really deep... I guess it kind of sounds like a really deep female voice.
It happen often.
The English dub one sounds a lot more like a girl.
Yeah. But I'm confused on why it's so distinctly different. So a Shinigami does have a mouth, hands, and perhaps a tongue. Quite a few of these sexual relationships remain possible to the Shinigami without actual intercourse or chance by creating demigod offspring. Oh,
dang.
Oh man. Also, I'm not gonna lie. I thought like the Gayless was like one of the few Shinigami that looked kind of cute. Like he looked just like a little sad puppet.
Okay.
Like this is Gayless. Let me copy image. I thought Gayless was cute. I thought kind of cute.
Yo, what the fuck?
He's kind of cute.
Yeah.
He's just a little sad.
The ultimate simp.
The ultimate ultra simp, dude. He tier 3 subs to Pokimane, no doubt. Actually, we need Caleb. Can you actually make like a Gayless tier 3 sub to Pokimane meme, please? Do it, and upload it to Reddit. Yes.
Free karma, honestly.
Dude, it is free karma. It's like, upload it to Animemes.
Okay, so turns out, Death Note, the manga, actually had a sequel, right? And it was actually a really short sequel, though.
Who is this buddy? Who is this freaking TikTok e-boy right here? No.
Yeah, so apparently he apparently had like an even higher IQ, like even higher than Light.
And
apparently he was like so smart that he like ended the situation in like really quick, that like the manga just ended in one chapter. You know? Yeah. And also they had a guest star appearance.
What? When did this come out?
I'm not sure.
Is this when Trump was in office?
Yeah.
So in like at least like 2016.
Sequel. Wait, let's see.
Sequel.
Manga sequel.
Oh my god, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
That is. is it like really bad? It looks really bad.
It's no. There are a lot of people who like. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, this dude.
It's just kind of like underwhelming because it was so short. But you know, it's.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like his look. I don't like him. I do not like him.
He's got the smug asshole look.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like Light was an asshole, but like he was like a cool asshole. This kid doesn't look like a cool asshole. He looks cringe. So Ryuk comes back. I'm assuming, right?
Yes. Oh yeah, and also apparently, Nier has long hair.
Oh, so Nier is in this.
Yeah, but not really. He only like makes like. He only appears in like one scene. It's not that big.
That's stupid. So I'm assuming this character, does he like, because he's so smart, does he like win?
Yes.
He wins, so he creates the new world.
No.
Is that not his goal?
That's not really his goal.
What's his goal?
He's an e-boy.
What's his yeah, he's just trying to simp for them girls on TikTok and Twitch.
Facts.
He just wants to get Pokemon. That's his only goal. But actually, like what?
He looks like such a fuckboy. I can't look at this without feeling fucking.
I hate him. He just like Light's a fuckboy, but he isn't like. Well, no, Light's not. Light's anti-simp.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about anything.
Yeah, this kid looks like the opposite of Light. Dude, he looks like he looks like Light in the Netflix adaptation.
Damn. I mean, you're not wrong.
He does.
Like this in the Netflix animation.
Dude, he looks like Netflix adaptation Light. It's cringe. Like seriously, like what is this new Kira's goal? He's not even Kira, I'm assuming, right?
This look-y looks like it's based on a real person.
I know.
Here, let me light up. No, that's not it.
Actually, no. Ryuk does actually look pretty badass in the Netflix adaptation. He does look pretty cool. I take back what I said earlier in the video. He looks cool. He looks cool.
Okay.
But that's my only compliment.
All right. Death Note.
Oh, it's a 2020 sequel. So this is new.
Yes.
This is brand new.
Yeah.
That white jacket does have 2020 vibes.
Dude, I know. I was gonna say like this has to be this looks like, you know, like a less intense version of like, you know, the new Marvel comics of like, you know, like those like kid superheroes.
Mhm.
What is it called? Oh yeah, then he looks like something out of like New Warriors. Out of like Marvel New Warriors.
Oh, okay. So, I'm reading a summary right now. So, Ryuk, once again, bored, decides to find another human to spare his death note, seeking out the smartest middle schooler in Japan. That way,
he does not look Japanese.
Dude looks Korean.
No, doesn't he look Korean? He looks like an American e-boy.
Yo.
I think that's because it's because of the apple that I think that. Take the apple away, maybe.
Well, anyway, his name is Tanaka, right?
Okay.
So, Tanaka has no desire to use the Death Note himself, but instead devises a plan to sell the supernatural book to the highest bidder.
That's actually interesting.
That is pretty interesting. Does he like try to give it to Donald Trump?
I think Donald Trump like seriously tries to like
to buy
get
it.
But then I think he like does something where he like tricks him and like he ends up dying or something.
Wait, can you just like tell me the end? Cause like I'm not gonna read it.
I'm still reading. I've never actually read it like directly.
That jacket is missing Nike on it.
Dude, it is. This does not look like a kid who would wear no branding.
Facts.
Dude, like this needs Supreme all over it.
Yeah, it really has Nike vibes.
Caleb, that's another meme for you to make. Of just like do this, but do like the Supreme jacket.
Yeah, this guy might not be that bad in the actual show though. If he's just trying to sell it.
That's true. He's just his look.
This manga one-shot thing, it released in February 4th.
So it released February 4th. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we get cameos from like Aizawa, Matsuda, and like the other various?
No. I'm pretty sure Nier's the only one.
Damn it. Yeah.
Okay. He auctions it off anonymously, as his actions are followed and predicted by Nier. The United States of America buys it for a sum that leaves every Japan citizen under the age of 60 set for life. But the King of Death creates a new rule of the Death Note that thwarts Minoru and the U.S. president's plan.
Oh wait, so he actually makes a new rule.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. That's cool.
Oh wait, he makes 3 new rules actually. Okay. Regarding the memories mentioned in Rule XLVII, I don't even know. The owner can have their memories of the Death Note erased if so desire. A god of death should stay near. Oh wait, I don't think this is new. A human who sells or buys the Death Note will die. The seller will die when the money is received, and the buyer will die when the Death Note is in their possession.
That's kind of stupid. Like why would he just like make that rule?
Yeah,
that's so specific.
The King Shinigami got real salty.
He was just like, bro, I don't want people sell my Death Note. Wait, why does the King Shinigami care? He seems like a guy who wouldn't care. Like, what is...
I don't know, bro.
I have so many questions.
That's that.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Let's, I see this image, and I see Ryuk's teeth coming in. I want Ryuk to, like, bite this kid's head off. Smug-looking ass motherfucker.
Yeah, maybe he's going through, like, his fucking, like, smart-ass feeds in, like, middle school.
Dude, he is. I guess that's true. Like Light was, you know, mostly an adult when he got the Death Note, and is an adult for most of the series.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is just some kid.
Is there a note you want to end it on?
A note. A Death Note, per se? Haha, I'm so funny. Yeah. Maybe... Oh, we've been recording for 1 hour and 13 minutes.
That is plenty.
We have gotten quite a bit of content. It's going well. And yeah. So, we should do that YouTube thing where we ask people to like and subscribe.
No, that's...
Good
no.
for the algorithm.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No, you'll become one of them.
I'll become one of those people. I'm kidding. Just like unsubscribe. Just leave. Go away. Go home.
Perfect.
Leave a dislike, unsubscribe, turn off the bell notification.
That is the true way to end a YouTube video.
Yes. Have a great night or morning. Bye.